All right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, or Sinday, as I like to say it. Hi, Moon. Hello, how are you? Also, hello, people from YouTube. How are you all as well? There's a lot of stuff that's been going on this past week that just passed, and we're now looking forward to the new week of, well, I'll be honest with you, I hope you guys are having the most wonderful Christmas and the most wonderful Christmas Eve. Taco Tuesday is on a Christmas Eve, so I already know I'm gonna be doing on Christmas Eve chat. It's gonna be you're just gonna see a lot of tacos and a lot of snowman with tacos, or individually, or Santa Claus that's giving out a taco instead of a Christmas present. Timmy will be most disappointed in his Christmas present chat. I will be 100% honest with you. Poor Timmy. Poor Timmy. But I don't know if you guys heard about all this stuff that has been going on lately. It's a lot of crazy stuff. For instance, did you guys happen to hear that, there's a new Gmail coming out? I don't know how many of you guys heard of that. I wish I was joking with you about it. It's basically a new competitor to Gmail. I want to see if anyone knows what I'm talking about right now. I don't think anybody knows. They're like, what the hell? It's like, what's this line talking about right here? I don't know what he's talking about. Competitor to Gmail? Yeah, well, one, they're trying to do competitor to Gmail. I'm gonna be honest with you 100% on that. That's like the most dumbest thing that you can actually do. You're going against Gmail, and it's an email system. Like, there are like others out there. There's like Yahoo, there's obviously Gmail, there's Hotmail that people tend to forget about. That's actually still a thing. Don't ask me how I know that. I know that's not something for like dudes and something like that right there. That's something off brand. That's anyway. There's a lot of email systems in here, okay? There's so many out there. But the top two, or the big one is obviously Gmail. Then there's AOL. Actually, just remember that one right now. I actually forgot that even existed 100%. I just remember that right now because earlier I was actually helping Mama Line with something and she was on her AOL and I was like, wait, you have that? Gotta drink some water before we go into this because there's a lot of stuff right there that's probably gonna hurt my throat and make me feel sad in a little bit, or just giving me a headache. Well, honestly, I probably should have had something to drink before this headache, but that will require a lot of alcohol and I cannot speak when I am drunk, so Hello, Turbot. Hello. I hope everyone's wonderful Sunday as well. But yes. Unfortunately, or fortunately, there's a new email system coming. I don't know how you want to look at this. To me, I'm just like, of course they're doing this. Why wouldn't he? Why would he do it? Who, what, when, where, why? Of course. All of this will be probably answered, or just more questions will be put out there as we get on to the segment of the Sunday Talk. All right, let me get everything going. Okay, yep, everything's looking good on my end. All right, let's get into this. My mouse might die though. I forgot to charge it last time, so hopefully we can make it through without dying. There we go. Let us go. Yes. As you can see from this, your eyes do not deceive you. Also, please don't die on me, mouse. You are now on time. You are on time right now. Actually, maybe we should just keep it right here just to be safe. Should probably just keep it there. But you said you got your gear though already? Nice. Ow. Alright, just making sure everything's okay. I gotta make sure everything's connected though too, chat. I always forget to do that. Usually is a little bit of a thing right there. But yes, unfortunately, Twitter is trying to do their own Gmail system and they're working on calling it Xmail. Yes. Did you also know they're working on X videos? Don't look it up. Well, look it up. I don't know. It depends. Will the FBI break down your door in the next 15 seconds? Probably. Probably. Gotta make sure that is connected. Yep, there you go. Sometimes it takes a while on the Bluetooth one though. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. But yep. I don't know who, I'll be honest with you, I don't know who asked for this right here. So I get this is their new competitor. Yep. X is trying their own Gmail system. Yep. Yep. I told you this is gonna be crazy right here. I can't wait to like get my X videos on my X mail from X. Chat. I feel like I stroked out when I said that, okay? I honestly felt like I stroked out when I said that. There we go. Probably should have had some alcohol with this in all honesty, because this is already looking pretty good right here. And as you can clearly see from the comments, it's already not, yeah, it's not, yeah. One comment says from Inhuman, from, you know, he said like, well, no one asked for this. And then someone also said the same thing I knew about. They're also working on next videos. Look it up. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you look it up. I want to see how many people do look up X videos. And of course, it has to have an X in it, is another comment. Reportedly, it's confirmed by Musk himself. So it's it happened about 2 days ago. So are you Internet Explorer? So it's like already kind of being pushed out there, and a lot of people are now talking about it. And it's like, yeah, I honestly felt like this was just put out there and no one really cared about it. But yep, nope, they're trying to compete against Gmail and every other email. Why in the godforsaken is this a thing? God damn it, man. God damn it. On the other bits, we have in this many things that has come out this Sunday that I have seen. YouTube is currently testing out the features to allow content creators to reply to their own comments with voice messages. And it took less than 15 seconds to the VTuber community to come up with a lot of crazy stuff, to all the hate comments too, as well as just the VTubers as a whole just already dogpiling on this pretty quick right now. One in particular that I did click on and I saw this right away was Smugalana. And she says she's just gonna say, shut the heck up, you stupid beep, to every hate comment. Yeah, told you, YouTubers work really quick on this one. Yeah, I don't know. That was gonna be kind of that's gonna be kind of fun right there just to see. I don't know, like, I'll be honest with you. It could go good, it could go bad. It just depends on how you like to look at stuff like that. I'm just waiting for someone to do the things that I don't want to say, because I am thinking it. But I know if I'm thinking it, I'm pretty sure someone is probably going to do it. I'm not going to say it, because I know it's going to trend, but let's just say it's going to be kind of 18 plus. That's the hint right there, chat. I'm not going to say anything else more than that. It's something related to 18 plus. That is what it is. That's going to be kind of fun. Other bits of news, we're talking about Twitch right now. And yes, we're on Twitch right now too. Not just YouTube. Yeah, we're talking about both of them. Twitch is currently celebrating the creativity and the moments that lit up the screen this year on Twitch. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking one moment right there. Something doesn't add up right here. Okay, we got Zen. We got the funny. Okay, we got Chippy Dorky. We got Iron Mouse. Wait a minute. Fuma. Wait a minute. The doggos? Yeah. Yeah. People already caught on them on that right there. And also, Soisy, best music VTuber. Chat, they only stream on YouTube. Let that sink in. This is from Twitch. This is Twitch, by the way. They didn't even try. Bro, like, I don't know who wrote this and put this together. They didn't even fucking try, man. Like, dude, this is like super easy right here, too. I can clearly tell the person who, you know, yeah. Also, best VTuber, Hollow GTA and Hollow Live. Hollow Live is on YouTube, bro. What do you mean? This is, yeah. I don't know. War. Probably. It's probably war. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the person who did this didn't really care. It's also funny too because Fifi also commented on this too, which and Project Melody. Fifi said, "LOL. Even when they try to do something good for VTubers, they screw it up. SMH." You see the guy, right? The guy or girl or person in charge is like, "Bro, I fucking tried, man. I just put it into my AI generated program." Oh my god. You know what the funny part is, chat? This is still up. And it got community noted hard, bro. It got community noted hard with all the facts. And, you know, to add cherry to the top, it also says the account tag at the Hollow Suse is not even the official account. So they didn't even put her official account on there too. And and she's not even on Twitch too, so that's like a double oof right there. And then getting on the other like the Hollow, like, what the heck? That's like, what's that? That's a quadruple oof. And also, from what I have heard from some people talking about, the person who did this got in a lot of trouble, which is what is it, like, I know triple, then quad's 4, right? And then quintuple? I don't know. I lost count, in all honesty. He or she just kept on fucking up. Yeah. Who would have guessed? This is what happens when you don't do your research, chat. And you also don't have someone like it's called proofreading. I don't know how many of you guys did this when you were in school. It's proofreading. You gotta proofread. You gotta give it to someone and say, hey, check this out. I gotta make sure everything is correct on this. The person who did the proofreading probably doesn't care too about it, but it's like, yeah. It's like what was it, like Ludwig? Was it Ludwig? I think it was Ludwig, but I'm just going to use Ludwig as an example because he was on YouTube. You know how sometimes certain ones have contracts, like you're only able to stream on YouTube for this amount of years, and they pay you for it. And Twitch, not Twitch, yeah, no, Twitch also does the same thing too. So they had this. Imagine they did that on that scale. Like, I know people were going to say, oh, it's just a VTuber, yeah, but imagine they did that right there. Imagine Ludwig was on Twitch is like celebrating the whole year, and then he's not even on streaming on there because his contract is already on YouTube. Do you not see people get pissed about that either way? And they honestly thought that this was going to work, and it didn't. And yeah, it's, again, if it was Ludwig or anyone else like that, that would have been a whole different scenario right there. That they would have been, the person who probably fucked up would have been crucified. And for the internet to see, quite literally the whole internet to see. Other bits that happened this Sunday, or well, this actually I think this was like 2 days ago. No, 18th, not Sunday. I don't know. I thought I got this one on Sunday, but yep, Mr. Beast has rented out 3 of the Egyptian pyramids for 100 hours for an upcoming video. I don't know what to say to this. There's a joke somewhere to this about someone like renting out the pyramids. I just can't think of one right now. But there is a joke to this. Why would you rent? Why? But they also got community noted a little bit too. So, yeah. It's like, per Egypt's Ministry of Tourism, he filmed with a permit outside the regular hours without exclusive access to pyramid when it stayed open. So they got community noted. But I saw this too, and I was thinking like, Is this where we're gonna do the Mr. Beast games? Like the second season? Even though the first one got completely fucking wrecked right there by you know, I don't need to tell you what happened, but you know, like the stuff that went on with Mr. Beast. I honestly felt like that would have been super funny. It's like, all right, hi, I'm right here behind the Great Pyramids of Giza. I currently have the what was it? What's that thing from? I forgot actually. I forgot what it was called. But the Ark of the Covenant at the very top with $100 million. You need to figure out behind which curtain has $1 million as you currently fight your way to go up these pyramids. Everyone will be given 3 bullets, and now all of you must rush up over there. In the count of 3, you will go up there and start fighting and choosing which one is which. It will be shuffled every time. So the first 50 people that manage to get up there, you will individually have to go over there and select which one is the Ark of the Covenant and which one's the money. If you choose the Ark of the Covenant, you're probably going to lose your entire soul. So good luck with that. Also, hello, Jake. Hello, the Great Pyramid of Geezers. Giza. It's Giza. But I honestly thought that would have been funny right there. That would have probably been some like super villain shit though, not gonna lie. How many of you were thinking that too? Because I was thinking that when I saw this pop up. I was like, okay, cool. This is some super villain shit right here. Like putting money at the very top of the pyramid and then him just like on the screen saying, "It is I, Mr. Beast. I currently have $1 million at the top of this pyramid." It's like, bro, what the fuck, man? This is literally just it right there. I just burned myself. Oh no, dude. Yeah, no, dude. No, don't burn yourself. Look at the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant will heal you. It will heal all of you. You will all be healed. Chat's just like, Sin, you know that's the Ark of the Covenant. Also, why is the Ark of the Covenant? How did Mr. Beast find it? Shh, child. Quiet. We do not need to ask the questions that do not need to be asked at the time. Mr. Beam's meme. I can't even fucking... Okay, that was gonna make me chuckle a little bit. The Mr. Beast meme beat the mimic. Damn it. But yeah, like it's like people started to talk about this. It's like, what the hell? But yeah, no, they got community noted though pretty quick. So I thought that was kind of funny. I was kind of looking forward to it too. I was like, oh dude, Mr. Beast game is going to be on the pyramid. Oh shit. I love it when influencers tend to do something like, I mean, in all honesty, he always gives out money like fucking every time. So I honestly felt like if that was the case, he probably would have just paid off like the ministry of Egypt and be like, here's 15 Teslas, go nuts. And they're like, woo, 50 Teslas. Come on, everybody, let's go and check out our new Teslas. Woo. It's like, come on, dude, like what the fuck. Mr. Geese Gaming going to be today. I brought 80 million super containers of World of Warship session. The John Bar at the first woods on 500. Oh my. The sad part is, Turpit, don't give him a fucking idea. Shut the fuck up, man. Gonna give him an idea. We don't want to give him an idea. Also, what's going on today, too, that I happen to see is ahead of the game's PC release of Final Fantasy VII's Rebirth, the director asked modders not to create or install or, anything offensive or inappropriate. So, those, what was it? Tifa had, like, what was it? Like, that I found out from the Wikipedia, from resources that her chest was supposed to be, like, like was it like 3 times bigger and a little bit more muscle right there from resources. Apparently like yeah, no, she got nerfed. Big oof. Big oof. But yeah, they asked for that, and if you guys saw my comment on that, I'm right here just like, the audacity with that one meme right there. Yeah, the modder community, I'll be honest with you, they worked pretty quick. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. They already got the mods set up. They're like, all right, They're just like cracking everything, you know, cracking their arm, the hands, and they're like pressing the keyboard buttons like super fast, adding in all the jiggle physics and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, wow, I like this. See, see this? This is what happens when a whole community is given a task by the director. Oh wait, hang on, I'm informed that he was in the task, he just asked not to do it. Oh, well, people are gonna fucking do it anyway. It's like, chat, if I tell you to go like not eat the bread from the freezer, and then you're going to hear the wah 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 as I'm explaining why you're already eating the bread from the fucking freezer, and now you're on the floor having food poisoning. Exactly my point. You tell them not to do it, they're going to do it anyway. Also, do not eat the bread from the refrigerator, chat. It's bad. And as I can see, some of you probably already passed out. This is what happens when you don't listen to me and you hear the, you know, what you want to hear for like the first bit, and you're like, what? Don't eat that. I'm gonna eat it anyway. Who would have seen this coming? Like, come on, guys. But the chip tooth I can get. Well, you know, like, well, you know what? Like, you're on the floor right now, and yeah. Do you want to be on the floor with the chip tooth, or do you want to be healthy and alive? I honestly feel like my chest bone would be like, what? I want to be alive? Who gave me? Who was the asshole that gave me this option right here? Both. Oh god, no. Chat. Don't talk about stuff like that. Also, be sure to take your pills. Be sure to take your pills, chat. You're like, we're not real. You're not talking to a VTuber right now. You're not talking to like all these like cool VTubers right now, like Zentrea and Heya and all these other ones. We're not real. Take your pills. Take them. Chat's just like, no, I don't think I will. I like it here. It's fun. Take them. The chat just wakes up in the hospital. They're like, no. I wanted to stay there. It was better here. Well, I don't know. It depends on how you want to see it. Depends on how you want to see it, though. But yeah, sorry, now they're looking too good, though. I honestly feel like that was like already just like, you know, you're just like shooting yourself in the foot, though. Also, sorry for the flashbang. Yeah, and this like whole article is talking about the PC release that's coming up. The fan modding tool 700 raised an example of customizing which it's like, yeah, it's already going good. I mean, to be fair, they did ask them not to do it, and the entire modder community is like, no, I don't think I will. Yeah. Or mushrooms. Yeah, but I already played the game though. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I'm debating sometimes on this right here. It's like, should I pay should I buy this again? I'm debating I should. I know I'm definitely going to get Stellar Blade though on my PC though, 100%. I got it on my PlayStation, but I'm not going to be using my PlayStation all that much going into the 2025. I'm going to be finally moving over mostly to, you know, PC games and all that. I'll be honest with you, chat, for most of you guys to know, like I am still gonna be playing like World of Warships on Mariner Monday, but that's probably like the only game I will be playing, you know. That's like it right there when it comes to that. Just because mainly for the fact that, you know, PlayStation games that they have, there's very few of them. There's not that many of them, and it's like the ones they and the game. And I'm gonna say, well, Sin, you're not looking hard enough in the game store. Those are the exact same games that they've had for, I don't know, God knows how long. And it's like they haven't really added anything new. Now, the stuff that's been given and added in that's brand new that looks really cool, they're all on PC. So I'm still going to be going on there and playing it. And for some of you that are probably thinking, but, you know, what about your World of Warcraft Legends and all that stuff that you play? I'm still playing it on there. I'm not going to get rid of that account though. I already put so much hours in there. So there's also that. But I did tell you guys to look forward to going into 2025. There's a lot of stuff going in that game that you guys might actually be interested in. Well, potentially interested in. I don't know how you guys want to see that. But you see, like, look, there's a lot of stuff you can do on here with mods. Chat, there's a lot of mods you can put in the games to make the game good. People always tend to forget that stuff. I mean, no, chat, it's not like, oh, so you just want to have, you just want to see bigger titolays. I mean, people just do that just because, you know, one, like, sometimes it's funny for some of them. Like, you know, you just get, like, give big titolays to everything. I mean, everything. I mean, literally everything. It's gonna get funny after a while. It really is. But then there are also like those little friendly mods. Like that one I told you guys about, that Star Wars The Clone Wars one mod for Helldivers 2 on, believe it or not, PC. So that one, that's another example of a mod right there that can also do some good. So not everything, because I know people are gonna be saying, oh, but it's honey though. You wanna be honey. No. No. And yeah, see, like a lot of people started joking on this, and they're just like, what? Oh, that's not going to happen. Very sarcastic. Yeah, like it's like it's right there. Next that we have, CD Projekt Red franchise manager and lore designer. I didn't know there was actually a title for that, lore designer. I'm honestly surprised that's a thing. Cyan Maher, I don't know how to say their name, is a former writer at The Gamer. It's already looking bad. Who has already made it clear that he does not like gamers and even wants to punch them. Okay, he can punch me. Chat, if you know where I work, you're probably going to be like, oh yeah, no, if he punches the line, he's actually fucking dead. Chat, I mean, most of you guys that probably have been here for a while, you're probably like, what does he mean by that? I have been trained on certain skills that I'm able to defend myself. That's a hint right there. So I'm not going to tell, because I can't actually tell you guys, but yeah, he could punch me. Just know that. Do you want to be in the hospital or not? Also, I'm a lion, so you know. If you're gonna do that when I'm hungry, I'm probably gonna bite off his whole arm, as per the lions do. And there's a lot of evidence though proving that. I'm not saying for people to go actually flat out just go over there and fight them, but I mean, there's better ways to fight people, chat. There are better ways to fight them. It's called hitting them in the fucking wallet. That's the best way to get your message across. If you hit them in the wallet, oh yeah, no, they're gonna feel it. They're always gonna feel it, chat. 100%. Like physical punches, oh, that's gonna hurt. But you wanna know what hurts more? Hitting them in the money, their money. So I think, yeah, it's a lot of people are probably not going to buy anything when it comes to their work, and they're going to realize this. I mean, it's already going on to like games like Sweet Baby Inc. right there, where they're always trying to fight, you know, gamers, and you know, this guy realized that if they're doing it, it's okay. It obviously has to be okay with me. Must be his first thought on there, which that's not a good thing. It's like that saying right there that Mama Lion always said. It's like, if your friend went off jumping off a cliff, are you going to jump off with them? And of course, I obviously joking around said, what? Aaron is going to jump off that cliff? Oh shit, he's going to fucking jump off that cliff. Oh man, he must have the fucking money. Oh my god, I need to jump down with him. It's like, he's my homie. I'm going to jump off with him. I was just like, no, Sid, don't do it. It's alright, I have 9 lives. Actually, I got 4 lives. Don't ask what happened with the other ones, though. There's a whole lore to that I do not want to explain. But yeah. It's one comment right there. It said in 2022, I want muscles so I could be effectively so I could punch gamers. Also, I could go carry cute people. That says, didn't realize this tweet, but this is not what I want. You want to punch gamers or you want the CG to punch you? You guys will punch the games together. Oh, okay, yep, that's already looking good. Why don't you? Chat, that was a joke. What the fuck, guys? I'm not gonna jump off if Aaron goes off over there. I'll just collect the money from later on. Yeah, but yeah, like CD Projekt Red, Gamers Freelance, The Gamer. Oh God, yeah. Freelance gaming consultant. Oh, okay. All right. Well then. That actually explains so much. He's a games consultant and a freelance one. It all makes sense. Chat, I know people are going to be saying this. I know people were talking about this last time. Guys, gals, and other people in every other spectrum and all that. I respect all you guys and girls, and again, same spectrum. You guys, do what you want to do, what you find enjoyable. Just remember, don't force the ideology onto other people, because people are not going to share the same sentiment of being forced to do something that they're not comfortable in doing. That is my point that I've always got to. And the fact that they always keep coming back and saying, oh, well, we're just going to, essentially, do all this shit right here. And then they just go be like, oh my God, I'm getting picked on. They're all wanting to punch me now. My brother in Christ. You literally just said you wanted to punch gamers. Of course they're all going to fight you right now. Of course they're going to fight you. You know that old saying that I told you guys what Grandpa Lion said? Is like, treat others how you wish to be treated. Well, you're treating everyone like you want to punch them. So, you know what that makes you? Punching bag. He's a punching bag, chat. He's not a person, he's a punching bag. You know those bags that you see at those the gyms right there where you see those people going, ora, 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 ora. You know those ones? Yeah, that's gonna be him. That's his job now. I challenge you to Mortal Kombat. It's like saying that. Essentially, yeah, that's what this guy's doing. He's like, I challenge you all to Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna Fortnite dance all over you. And I could take you all on at once. That's what this guy's saying, chat. Chat. He's challenging 100 people, over 100 people at once. This guy think this is like a battle royale or some shit right there. Like he thinks they're all just gonna fight each other and not him. Ow. Thank you for watching, Squirrel. How's your day, Squirrel? Come on. Come on, man. There we go. Water obtain. He's gonna get wrecked. Exactly. 100%. He also said on this one, he says, I say this a lot, but gamers receive mixed reviews is a good thing. Okay. All right. That's also looking kind of okay. A little bit of eyebrow raise. Also not right eye. That's supposed to be capital I. It's not capital. Sorry. I freaked out right there. But I forgot this is the internet. People do not know vocabulary. Also, I don't know vocabulary most of the time. Especially when you're just writing stuff in the, very quick. I don't think we need to snipe at each other just because some people thought a game was better / worse than we did. That's not clever. It's petty. Oh, you mean the... Oh, okay. Wow. It's big words from a little guy like you, bro. And it never comes across well or be. It's helpful in any way. Yeah. Exactly. The gamers are already bad enough. My brother in Christ. What do you mean? Do you not check yourself before you wreck yourself? Because you didn't check yourself. And you wrecked yourself. It's like and chat, the best chat, every time they fucking say this shit right here. It's always, like projection. They're like, oh, these people are unattractive and they're stupid and they're ugly and yeah, 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 yeah. And then we just look at them and we're just like, okay, is that projection now? Because I don't know. I see that one streamer right there looking pretty fucking hot right now. Like quite literally hot. Like they're on fire. Someone needs a fire extinguisher. It's like, oh my god. I actually thought something else for a second. Honey mine. Honey mine, that's all I say. First girl saying, doing good, protective, and played some lethal. Oh. Unless he has a nuke, then we're screwed. Oh yeah, Jake. He could be playing bro, imagine he's like, okay, I can do this right here. Just like the simulations. And then just, bro thinks this is like, was it the Kingsman? You know, that one scene where we're all fighting in that church? And, just like that, right? He's going to think like that, and he's going to try to get that kill streak right there with the nuke. That's exactly he probably thinks how it's going to go for him. But in reality, it's just going to be everybody just beating him up, and he's going to have like a few bullets, and it's like, bro, you forgot the weapon has recoil, right? This is real life physics, man. That pistol going to have recoil. Your wrist is going to be fucking shot when it comes to like, what is it? Probably like the 12th, 13th dude right there, because your wrist is probably already broken. It's shattered. It's beyond repair. Doctors can't fix it. And they also can't fix your personality too. So, that's it's a double oof right there, unfortunately. We'll have to pull the plug. Just like that. More comments right there on him saying, if you were an adult who loses their mind at the concept of pronouns, which everyone everywhere throughout all of history has used every single day, there is something wrong with you. Okay, with your life, but it's not what you think it is. The wokes aren't out to get you. You're just a clown. Maybe he is a clown. Remember I said about projection right there. Maybe that's his day job. He's a clown. And this is just his like, huh. I honestly feel like he does not make an excellent clown. I honestly feel sad when I see people who have clearly lost their ability to think because they have been swallowed by some sort of innate grift. Okay. It is absurd that people can be so far gone that they will probably go berserk at the sight of they, or even just a pronoun. This isn't really a new or even a worthwhile observation, but people online are way too obsessed with it. With people in life choices who gives a shit whenever. Okay, so immediately, I'm not even going to read the rest of it because he's a fucking clown. And again, how I told you how it goes with projection. So he could have just stopped right there, but he had more to it, and then he added a little bit of the extra detail, which now we know gets rid of the first argument. Because you know what I told you guys? I don't care what you guys are doing, but if you're going to be like, remember when I told you that one time on Sunday, if you pour salt into the tea, I'm going to get fucking pissed because you put sea salt in my tea. I am going to strangle you out now. Exactly that right there. Exactly that. And that is what they're doing right now. That's like the fact that they don't understand what they're doing is scary. But they have the mentality of what they're doing is also right. And in all honesty, it's working. If they want, the Western the Western gaming studios to go out of business and go bankrupt, then they worked. It worked. They're poor. They're poor, chat. They're poor. It worked. They got rid of the games from the Western. They're poor. Most unfortunate. They are poor now. Anyway, I am just going to sit right here while enjoying some Black Myth Wukong and some Stellar Blade without any mods. Because the titulays are there, chat. Also, they're from a real life, Korean model, so. So the Western people ain't going to like that either way. But let's get into our little reaction segment right here. I actually saw this quite recently pop up. And this is talking about a game that you all may know from Ubisoft. And that is the most well-known, established IP that they have had and fumbled it so fucking hard. That is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Wait, hang on. Wait, what? Really? Okay. Chat has just become to my attention right now that I thought it was that. No, it's the fuck is that? I heard of that. Skull and Bones. It's right there. What the fuck is Skull and Bones? What? Thought we're talking about Black Flag. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. All right, so this is the quadruple A Skull and Bones disaster. That's a lot of zeros, chat. That's a 2 right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. Wow, that's 8 zeros. That's 8 zeros. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That is a dump truck amount of money. You know, that's like a dump truck on top of a dump truck inside of a bigger dump truck of money. Damn. Holy shit. Okay. Let's get into the video.
Heretic! Lay down what you have stolen from me!
Ah, yes, the Italian Renaissance.
Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
After recreating the
Chat, I wonder if they'll know if they're in a game.
Renaissance Italy and the American Revolution, Assassin's Creed made the golden age of piracy its playground in 2013.
Oh, see, look, this one was fire. This game was fire right here. Too bad all the developers were gone and didn't come back. They left. I missed them. I missed them so much. So I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online right now. I'm down in front of the Xmas tree. Burn the Xmas tree. Burn it, take it, become the Grinch, and then give it back. And give it more presents to all the people of... Oh, wait, hang on. That's... Oh, shit, hang on. That's from a movie. Never mind. Forget what I said.
The historical setting enveloped players in a swashbuckling adventure across early 18th century Caribbean waters. Naval combat mechanics entered the mix as a series
Oh, bro,
first,
that's so beautiful.
proving so thrilling that fans wasted no time wishing for a Ubisoft-produced
See, look at that. That looks so
the
nice.
trappings of Assassin's Creed. The publisher unveiled such a project at E3 2017. The Skull and Bones announcement trailer and subsequent gameplay walkthroughs promised the sailing experience from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag would be injected.
2017, cha. When did this game come out again? 2024. This game came out in 2024? Holy shit! No, wait, no, it didn't. It did? Wait, no, I'm actually being... Wait, this game actually came out? Hang on. No way. Ah, shit. No. Did it actually come out this year? Skull and Bones. Holy shit, it did come out this year. Bro, it's got a 3. It has a 3-star. I saved 60% off. Yeah, that's how you not make money back from quadruple A gaming, chat. Skull and Bones ever. Oh, okay. I like the chat. That's funny right here. The first question you see that people ask is Skull and Bones ever coming out? Bro, I just see it came out. It came out in February. Nah, dude, you're joking. It came out. No, it had to have come out in the last half of this year, right? That's when they usually do it, right? Like September. No, like October. No, it's like October, September, November. Like December. Those are the times that they would put out games because, you know, like Christmas season, holidays, and all that. This came out in February. What the fuck? That's absurd. Wow. I honestly... Okay. It's not good when you see the first thing right there is Skull and Bones ever coming out as the first thing. Oh. And then the second one is, why did Skull and Bones fail? Oh, shit. It's Skull and Bones. Oh, dude, that's like the first two right there. Oh, and then there's a controversy. But that's for something else. Oh, God.
Projected into a massive multiplayer romp. However, the idea derived from a simpler premise years prior. One that would have seen Black Flag receive a seafaring
So
online
does that mean we
streak
could fight on the
post-launch.
boats on that
But
thing?
ambitions swelled as Ubisoft executives heard the siren song of a recurring revenue stream. Thus, Assassin's Creed 4's multiplayer
Oh,
mode
dude, they heard a
morphed into
siren.
live
Oh,
service.
shit. They're dead.
Creative leads struggled for years trying to devise a clear vision. All while
Also,
Skull
tell
and
me the
Bones
volume is
became marred by
A-okay.
several regime changes, multiple reboots, and more
I might
than
adjust
a
a
few
little bit.
delays. Mismanagement in the development and publishing departments muddied the waters from the start, and Ubisoft's bold insistence on a hefty premium price tag all but doomed the so-called
Assassin's Creed
quadruple A title.
Odyssey!
Despite nearly a decade of build-up, the pirate game launched to minimal fanfare in February 2024.
What the fuck
courting
is
fewer
that?
than
What
a
the
million
fuck is
users
that?
in week one. Did
Huh?
this beleaguered endeavor ever stand a chance? Its tumultuous production history doesn't suggest as much. This is the tragedy of Skull and Bones.
Oh. I mean, the intro looks really nice. Very calming. Very
This
relaxing.
video was brought to you in part by Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus.
No, wait.
Step into the eternal conflict of Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. Dominate.
Play Warhammer chat. Do it for this guy. Do it now. I will know if you didn't click the link right there and scan it right now on your phone. What? You're on a phone right now? You know what? Use your phone to scan the phone and another phone to help scan that phone with that phone. There you go. You need 3 phones to get the job done. You're welcome.
The battlefield and become a legend in the Warhammer universe. with
Chat's just like, wait, what?
Tacticus.
Why do you need 3? It's just 2. No. Yippee! We're going bankrupt! Sorry. My phone, I don't have
Founded
enough
in
money. We'll get a new phone,
2008,
bro.
Ubisoft Singapore spent years
skill
serving
issue
as
dial.
a support studio for every major Assassin's Creed installment, minus the
Oh,
original.
dude, I like that
Its
one.
co-development
This
duties
one
on
was my best one
AC4
right here.
Black Flag
Black
notably
Flag.
included the design of naval-based gameplay, yet helming Ghost Recon Phantoms also primed the Singapore
dude,
office
Ghost
for its
Recon.
most daring effort.
Oh, dude, Ghost Recon. Oh, man. I'm gonna miss those games. Ubisoft's never gonna do those games again. Because they said they don't sell because they did NFTs for them. So then they just were like, oh, yeah, no more of Ghost Recon. Because people are not buying it. And like, you're trying to push NFTs. Who the fuck's gonna buy that? The people from that I honestly, the thing that surprised me this year were the people that didn't even buy the NFTs from Ubisoft. You know, their little bullshit that they pulled like a while back, like twice. I'm still surprised at that because they always like to preach like the holy gospel, but they're like, nah, that right there, that's heresy. We don't talk about that. We just ignore it. Chat, you know there's a problem if the people from crypto are trying to tell you you have a fucking problem, because they actually did say they have a fucking problem. I'm not joking with you. Some of them are actually saying that, like, oh, dude, Ubisoft has a fucking problem when it comes to crypto, bro. That's where you know you failed at life, 100%. When the crypto people are telling you what to do, what not to do, and it's crypto, you know you failed. You know you failed, chat. Oh god, that's so. I saw something like that. I forgot. I have to find it again, but I thought that was so funny, but also so fucking sad at the same time. I saw that from somewhere, but I didn't know if it was real. So I did my little giggle and just moved on. But I thought that was like so funny. I was like, oh man, dude. Oh, dude, that's just sad.
The Tom Clancy branded multiplayer game came and went fleetingly, launching in
Oh,
2014
dude, I love Tom
with an
Clancy. That dude, Tom Clancy
free-to-play
games are
model that
so
only kept it
fucking
afloat
goated.
for 2 years. By the time Ubisoft shut down the Phantom's servers
Or like,
in December
ooh,
2016,
like Ghost Recon,
many
the first
Singapore
one right
staffers
there.
already had their hands full with what would become Skull and Bones. Shortly after completing its Black Flag tasks, Ubisoft Singapore started developing the naval combat-focused online expansion. According to producer Anu Vadur, the endeavor started in 2013.
You said yours was
placing two
Syndicate. Oh,
players
dude,
together
Syndicate
on
was
the
really
same
good
map.
too. I like that one.
Work on building a multiplayer mode for the existing game lasted a short while, however. Anonymous sources who spoke with Kotaku in 2021 recalled.
You know what's crazy? I just noticed this right now when you look at the detail that they were doing. Chat, does this game look more detailed than the you know, the Assassin's Creed games and games that they've produced today? Dude, this looks like this has so much detail in here. Like you can tell this had so much passion put into it. Like 100%. Like they have the detail of the boards. They got the detail on those, like, was it the mass? They have like even the damages right here on the person right behind that, and the rifles too. They even have a guy swinging right there too with the fire going on. Like, and you see all the, like, dude, that is so much detail right there. I like to say, I bet the graphics suck. The details are okay. But like, dude, like this game looks so much more better though, like with all of this stuff. Because you know, if it was a modern day Ubisoft game, they wouldn't be just like wood is brown. Boop, 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 boop. You know.
For the existing game.
Like, dude, look at that. You can see like all the, like the ropes. You can see the details of that. It looks so, and then you just see this guy fucking dying. He's like, ugh.
Lasted a short while.
Oh no, he's actually just like,
anonymous sources who spoke with Kotaku.
I thought he fell off and died. I was like, oh no, he fell.
Singapore's sailing tech, as well as its then fledgling Phantoms experience, convinced higher-ups the studio could quickly produce a live service using Black Flag assets.
I want to go play Black
Flag
Flag again though.
Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer suite consequently transformed into a separate MMO-like project with the codename Black Flag Infinite. An inherent connection.
Oh,
to
dude,
Black
they could have
Flag
done a
and its aging
multiplayer
technology
expansion on
held
this game, and
back
it would have carried them the whole way.
For one, AC4 was a cross-gen game for both
Especially doing this
PS3
shit
and
right here.
PS4 era hardware, almost guaranteeing Infinite would be rendered obsolete upon release.
Like, dude, I feel
Hoping
like
to
so
future-proof
piratey
the
with
online
this.
pirate experience, Ubisoft headquarters set aside the Assassin's Creed branding and instead charged the Singapore outfit with creating a new IP centered around high-stakes ship combat. Skull and Bones, tentatively titled Project Liberté.
I don't know,
spawned
the
from
wood
this line
doesn't
of
look that
instruction,
detailed compared to the older
chaos
one.
of mismanagement nipping at its heels.
I don't know. But then most of it, like, okay, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason why I don't look at a lot of stuff from Ubisoft anymore, when it comes to their, like, trailers and all that. How many of you guys remember Tom Clancy's The Division? The first one, not Division 2. Remember how that one got, like, pushed off and it was like, wow, look at all these details they got. You can use vehicles in here. There's dogs. There's, like, you know, birds, and there's, like, all this other stuff in here. And then, like, the gun physics were so okay, they were, like, so god tier that when you actually went into the game when it first got released, it was not anything like that. It was nothing like that. It was nothing like it was shown, and people were so fucking pissed off and disappointed. And that's coming right after the Watch Dogs issue that happened. When they showed off Watch Dogs the first time, the first Watch Dogs. They showed it off the first time, and it was like, wow, this looks so cool with all of this. You could do a blackout, and you could see all this, and then, like, yeah, like, it was just fucking disappointing. Like, they were so fucking lazy when it came to, like, little stuff on there. It was just so sad. It really was. That's why I kind of just stopped giving a fuck after that. Because I was like, okay, well, one, you fucking lied to me. It's like, you know that, like, that saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I'm fucking done. I don't want to go 3. But I did go for 3. And then I stopped.
120 days. That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless life on the seas during the golden age of piracy.
I love pirates.
I'm Justin Farron, the creative director for Skull and Bones. And this is your chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the...
Even in the years leading up to the E3 2017 unveiling, the core Skull and Bones
2017.
premise manifested in various forms. One embryonic version imagined Project Liberté in a Caribbean setting like Black Flag.
This looks cool.
Another pre-production iteration reportedly took inspiration from strategy game Sid Meier's Pirates, and would have seen players explore Hyperborea, a fantasy world where branching
cannonballs.
multiplayer campaigns
Oh,
could
shit.
last for weeks. The mythical pirate utopia Libertalia constituted the primary influence behind a third variation.
I love pirates.
Though all were explored to some extent, none of these ideas advanced beyond
We can
prototyping.
do all the pillaging and
Still,
plundering
Ubisoft
that we
Singapore
want.
invested a significant amount of resources and time into each iteration as a result of constantly reworked concepts. The
There's only
focus
one true
shifted
pirate,
around
and that's the
2017
Foxy
when
from.
Leeds
Oh my god,
decided
no.
A sessions-based shooter modeled after Rainbow Six
And then there was
Siege,
this game
but with
too,
boats
but
was the best
I
bet.
honestly was okay with
An
it.
Indian Ocean backdrop seemed optimal as well, considering the large ocean basin housed every major ecosystem and a wealth of trade resources.
Lies. This
Plus,
was
the
when I was
ocean's
kind of getting,
proximity
I was
to
getting kind of
Singapore
fucking
provided
pissed
the
off with them.
developers with a certain air of confidence that they'd be able to faithfully fashion a fantasy about how the region's pirates operated. Ubisoft showcased a glimpse of this vision during the Skull and Bones reveal at Microsoft's E3 2017 press conference. On top of the
C3, you mean
bombastic
E3.
ship combat, initial details teased epic encounters against AI pirates and beasts lying in wait beneath the water. The promise
Ooh.
of 5v5 player modes and ship customization centered around RPG-inspired boat classes also captured the public's attention. Justin
Oh,
Farron,
man.
the project's
They're
first
adding
creative
in
director,
classes and
touted
boats now.
Improved wind mechanics as another
They only
major
had like what,
improvement
like
over
2
Black
boat
Flag,
classes.
especially since
Oh
the
no.
feature boasted offensive and defensive uses combined with standard navigational tools. Regardless of the compelling trailers and
Ah, yes, the
marketing
most
speak,
modern of
Skull and
navigational
Bones couldn't
tools.
escape comparisons to Rare's more stylized Sea of Thieves pirate sim. Ubisoft developers argued tone as the key differentiating factor. Sea of Thieves ran rampant with light-hearted
Okay, Sea of
fun,
Thieves I've seen is
whereas
kind of funny.
Ubisoft's title prioritized a grittier approach
Mainly for that
informed
meme.
by many
Captain!
pirates historically fleeing to the Indian
What?
Ocean after getting
Look!
chased out of the Caribbean.
Oh shit,
Speaking
oh
with
shit, oh
games
shit, oh
industry
shit.
Digest,
With the Pirates of the
studio's director
Caribbean
of
music
product and
playing.
service, Francois Loger noted that Skull and Bone imagined those
That
pirates
one
entering
was
new
funny
waters
right
and fighting
there.
to reach the top of the food chain, thus evoking a mafia kind of story, separate from other
That one
pirate
was just
games.
immortalized in my
And
head.
thanks to the lessons learned from Ghost Recon Phantoms, community feedback was positioned as an integral part of pre- and post-launch development. As such, news about the Keepers of the Code program accompanied the Skull and Bones announcement, inviting users to playtest the game and influence its creation. But some Kotaku sources claimed Ubisoft executives
Kotaku.
wanted more from E3 2017's sessions-based build and tasked developers with designing additive exploration buttressed by a world whose quest could venture beyond monetizing the PvP grind. While Ubisoft Singapore toiled away on these ambitions, Skull
Maybe
and
they could've
Bones
just done
received the
multiplayer
first of many delays
on
in May
Assassin's Creed Black
2018,
Flag.
pushing its release out of the previously announced fall
Would that make more
2018
sense?
window and into a nebulous 2019 through 2020 period. The publisher told investors the prolonged production cycle would result in an even more engaging experience for players. At least some of what the company had in mind occupied center stage weeks later during E3 2018. Skull and Bones returned to the trade show with a new PvPvE free roam mode called Hunting Grounds that resembled the Division's Dark Zones. A shared world mode,
oh god,
Hunting
yeah,
Grounds
see.
would let players work alone or with friends to harass merchant vessels, pillage trade routes, and engage in other disruptive activities. Ubisoft promoted it as complementary to the pre-existing PvP offering called Disputed Waters, and while both showed promise, developers later alleged that neither of Skull and Bones' E3 builds really existed beyond vertical slices. In the long run, the specifics mattered little. The Skull and Bones Ubisoft exhibited for 2 years was abandoned in favor of pursuing disparate gameplay possibilities.
Oh, so okay, so that doesn't sound pretty good though.
Constant regime changes counted among the many contributing factors to the project's lengthy stay in development hell. Assassin's
Maybe this is why people like try not. Maybe this is why people should always go indie, because if you have like 4 people, like with 4 different groups, because what this was quadruple A gaming chat. There's 4 people. There's 4 fucking people, and they all have their own different takes on how this game should go. Yeah, maybe this is why people don't do quadruple A gaming.
Creed veteran Sebastian Puel helped shepherd Skull and Bones through its early days in an executive producer role.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of a joke right now. Maybe this is why, like, you know, because if they do quadruple A gaming, it's just gonna be them screaming. That's what the 4A's stand for, screaming at frustration at each other because they're probably gonna rip off the other guy's head. Maybe that's why that's not a thing.
Reportedly, Puel's lack of multiplayer expertise motivated his exit. Justin Farron, another longtime Assassin's Creed producer, took over as creative director in 2016,
Oh, God.
fostering good ideas by many accounts, though they failed to align with what Ubisoft headquarters wanted. Notably,
And then
Farron
they're
stuck
just changing
around
people
until
around,
June
too.
2019, 1 month after the second delay. The vice president of editorial from Ubisoft's Paris HQ, Elisabeth Pellin, assumed the role of creative director shortly thereafter and helmed a new way forward. Leadership had previously debated whether the project would center
dude,
a
they're
pirate
like changing
or their
people left
ship
and
as
right.
the main playable character. The E3 2017 and 2018 builds revolved around the latter. The mid-2019 reboot focalized a playable pirate, then implemented exploration and survival elements borrowed from Rust and Ark Survival Evolved.
Orc.
Letting users roam land masses on foot represented another new point of interest, one prompting several rounds of trial and error. Existing combat, looting, and sailing mechanics remained intact, supported by crafting, trading, and other resource management features.
Okay.
The survival-based additions inspired higher stakes for dying, yielding what some developers deemed a roguelike light edge. Such drastic shifts invited more chaos since the engine tools used for Skull and
Oh, man,
Bones
that
were
rope burn
ill-fated
right
for
there.
land exploration and the sudden inclusion of deeper inventory management. The crew sunk 6 to 12 months into sorting through the resulting issues, so it's no wonder Ubisoft's October 2019 earnings report confirmed a third delay.
Ooh.
Officially, the publisher kept Skull and Bones out of the limelight for quite some time. But fresh details surfaced courtesy of reporting from Video Games Chronicle in July 2020.
Ooh,
Development
2020.
sources who spoke with VGC alleged the 2019 reboot had introduced a live game model featuring live storytelling elements. As a result, instead of the Division's games as a service angle
man,
with
the
its
Division
regular
2 right
updates
there.
and
Oh,
unchanging
God.
game world, the reworked experience took cues from Fortnite, dropping players into a persistent
a lot
world
of
filled
people
with
were like into
characters,
Fortnite and all
quests,
that.
and storylines whose changes depended on community behavior. Stopping short of corroborating the VGC story, Ubisoft Singapore's September
And an
2020
update.
blog
Oh,
post
God.
revealed that progress on
2020.
a new vision had entered
Yeah,
full
2020
swing.
was not a good year
The
for
message
anybody.
additionally explains Skull and Bones' many delays. As ambitions swelled, so too did the challenges accompanying them. The studio consequently spent several months in 2020 conceptualizing how to modernize the classic pirate fantasy,
Oh my fucking
while also
God.
crafting an immersive adventure replete with memorable moments. Prolonging the development cycle seemed the optimal way to get at the heart of the conundrum. Ubisoft further
Oh, dude,
facilitated
yeah.
production efforts at this juncture upon assigning satellite studios like those in Berlin, Chengdu, Kyiv, Paris, and the Philippines to assist the Singaporean outfit.
That's a lot of fucking
A
studios
fourth
right
delay
there.
followed in May 2021, pushing the release to an unspecified date between April 2022 and March.
It's because you guys fucking keep changing the stuff like so fucking many times. It's just insane. Do like 7 months just for that in that 1 year. Bro, that's like a little over than half the whole year right there that you spent on trying to get that shit handled. Like, holy shit. I'm actually curious since, you know, Skull and Bones came out what, in February, right? What is it? Skull and Bones. Oh, here we go. Player count. You gotta love the Steam charts. Let's see. Oh my god. Wait. No. Oh, I'm looking. This 1 week. Wait, this is 1 week. Okay, that's just 1 month. 48 hours. Oh shit. Okay, what's the max? Okay. Oh. 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 Oh god. Okay, they must have had an update right here. They just was kind of fluctuating. And now it's dying down to... Oh shit. They had so many fucking people in here working their ass off to only get 2,000 people at all-time peak 4 months ago. And this was like at the height of when it came out, wasn't it? Right? Because, you know, like the early access and stuff like that. It's like, holy shit. And then, oh my god. Dude. It's like, well, this is when it came out. And then it just died off like... Bro, it only lasted a fucking week before it went back down. And then there was like probably like a spike right there. Oh, shit. Wait, the release date came out on 22nd of August of 2024, 4 months ago. Holy fuck, dude. This came out 4 months ago? It said February. I looked at it. It's the chat. Remember, it said February. You know, I don't even look at it. Like, okay, so this came out like 4 months ago. I didn't even know this thing came out like, I was like, oh, it must have came out like, and I didn't even hear anything about it. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. This came out 4 months ago. It only had 2,000 people. Chat, it's already like, oh my god. So if it was 4 months ago, yeah, this was August. Holy shit. Dude, like... Oh, dude. Oh, that's not looking too hot right there.
March 2023.
I'm actually going to move this right here.
Chief Financial Officer Frederick Duguay spoke
That's like a lot of studios on that.
Direction in a financial call, then stated development had been advancing well for the past year. At the time of Kotaku's June 2021 report,
how much does a quadruple A game
still
cost?
evolving because the multiplayer title hadn't hit the mark. Some people in the know
4
blame the
studios don't
turbulence
have
on
like
a
that many
general
people,
lack
and
of
that's
direction,
fucking sad.
exacerbated by too many leads taking charge while few were willing to make tough calls.
Yeah, like, no shit. You have like four people screaming at each other on what they want to do for their version of it. Oh my fucking god. Like, chat, I don't need to explain the issues to that. This is like proof as much why you shouldn't do that.
For other developers, the issues stemmed from the project being rushed. Still, there were those who maintained the fault laid at the feet of Ubisoft's editorial division, which proved difficult to please. One ex-staffer alleged editorial would occasionally freak out and change everything. A recipe for disaster since directional shifts forced adjustments that affected everything from progression to the in-game economy.
So they don't know how to manage. That's what I hear from that.
Creed and Ghost Recon Phantoms teams compounded the situation, as did the revolving door of creative leads. Not only did the latter cause multiple reboots, leadership shakeups most often meant previously shelved ideas were relegated and sometimes cast aside once again.
Ooh, Sophie.
Wasting time thus became the name of the game. Therefore, developers occasionally either found themselves with nothing to do or stuck in a cycle of busy work while higher-ups contemplated the next course of action. Reportedly, a culture of fear adversely impacted Ubisoft Singapore throughout Skull and Bones' development as well. Based on allegations of misconduct
seeing something
and
like that
workplace
actually pop up.
toxicity. Employees who spoke out claimed the publisher's efforts in 2020 to rid its ranks of bad actors accomplished little in terms of reforming the work environment. Difficulty retaining employees dogged the beleaguered multiplayer effort.
So I think those bad actors were the people trying to say, hey, that shit can't get done, bro. You need to calm thy titties. Those titties were like, how dare you talk about my titties? That is sexual harassment. You're out. You're out.
Effort too, supposedly culminating in an unprecedented staff exodus.
I'm like, oh, someone's a little insecure about their titties.
Left in droves due to the constant fits and starts. The fraught production cycle naturally raised questions about why Ubisoft simply didn't pull the plug. A few developers believed a deal with the Singaporean government was what staved off cancellation, considering the country's Economic Development Board had granted the publisher subsidies in 2016 to foster AAA game development in the region. Skull and Bones seemingly benefited from a certain level of immunity, though nothing could save it from the downward spiral that ultimately plagued its market debut.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I'll be honest with you. I'm not dumb, so I'm kind of happy about that. That's probably like the most embarrassing thing to be in right here, Ubisoft.
Skull and Bones finally received a November 2022 launch date that July for PC, PS5, Xbox, and Google Stadia. New details confirmed players would spend most of their time at sea with scattered chances of exploring the world on solid ground. A worldwide gameplay reveal followed the news, spotlighting multiplayer crafting, ship management, and exploration.
Really sure about that?
In short, hopeful players
Let's see the player count. I honestly don't see. Oh, what the fuck is that?
A small sloop and
what the fuck?
Into a mighty force on hulking warship.
Okay, it's kind of ridiculous now. Not gonna lie, I can see why it probably flopped.
Viewers quickly expressed skepticism, lambasting the first-person ship camera, a lack of shipboarding combat, and the dated-looking visuals.
So they never even wanted to add in the shipboarding combat, which was the main staple for that Assassin's Creed Black Flag, like sailing the ships and doing that. What? But why? That was the main selling point of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, was you could be a pirate, you know? You can sail your ship, collect booty, you know, when you capture booty, you know, like that stuff, and pillage and plunder and all that stuff, and sink ships and board the ships, steal the loot and steal the people, and then steal the ship. Yeah. I honestly felt like that was so fucking awesome. Like the fact that you could go over there just like, you know what? That ship is ripe for boarding. Prepare the boarding horns. I will lead the charge. Follow me. And yeah, no, that's exactly what you do. You're just like, wow. Wow. I'm so sad though. That, you know, they had it. They fucking had it. That was the good formula. That is why a lot of people liked it, but no.
Many begrudged Ubisoft for not delivering something along the lines of a Black Flag 2.0 experience.
Again,
Ubisoft
why fix something that's not even broken?
Time in September 2022. An extra 5 months would be used for polishing and balancing purposes, a necessity to improve the project's chances of long-term success. A sixth and final delay cited similar intentions in January 2023 as developers prepared for Skull and Bones' February 2024 rollout on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series platforms.
But it shows what. Wait, okay, maybe Mike explain.
Became mired in controversy once more ahead of launch, courtesy of its contentious $70 price tag.
$70? What the hell? Oh my god, chat. Okay, yeah, I can see why no one got it. I could see why a lot of people didn't even bother to go for it. $70. 70 buckaroos, 70 worms, 70, I don't know. I fucking 70, that's so much right there. Bro, just fucking go out and say it. You wanted to charge $100 for this shit. You want just fucking say it. Just fucking say it, dude. Just fucking say it. You wanted to charge $100 for this shit. Base edition. You wanted to charge like probably $50 to $150 if you had a deluxe edition. And then super deluxe edition would be $200. Just fucking say it. Just because, like, dude, it's $70. You're charging $70 for this? And you didn't even put a lot of stuff in it, like the mechanics, like, oh my god, from Black Flag, like, dude, it's like a Black Flag, but like with minimum stuff. you know, scrapped out from it, and then they're just reselling it, but with like less of the stuff that you liked about it. I'd rather just play that game. And if you're gonna do this, you should just charge fucking like 20 or 30 bucks for it, because this is what, like, the way how it is being described and how it's looking, and how there's a lot of stuff that isn't in there, but Black Flags does deliver. You might as well get that game and then this game. Like, this game is just a fucking joke.
Game with a battle pass, in-game store, and premium
And a lot,
currency, the general consensus
of course they
argued
added
Skull
in a
and
battle
Bones had
pass,
no
cherry
business
on top.
demanding such a high entry point. Even investors raised concerns during an earnings call. One pondered whether the cost could presumably limit the player base. Ubisoft CEO
Oh shit, they were right, man. These investors are so smart. Surely Ubisoft won't have to deal with them any point later on in the future of this year. Oh, wait, hang on, they are.
Yves Guillemot defended the decision, labeling Skull and Bones a quadruple A endeavor that warranted steeper pricing because it offered a full-fledged game that would deliver in the long run. Critic reviews and user impressions soon thereafter suggest.
I want to say something to that. I think you guys know what I'm going to say. I think you honestly know what I'm going to say about that, because, like, dude, come on. As I just said it, you wanted to charge $100 fucking dollars for like little shit on there, and not the full fucking experience that people were kind of hoping for. Just fucking say you want to charge $100 for less. Just fucking say it. Just go out and say you little gremlin.
Otherwise, dismal review scores permeated the day one discourse. The common assessment being that while Skull and Bones provided a fun adventure, repetition, minimal gameplay variation, and dull missions did not beget a lasting thrill ride. The stellar ship combat and navigation that made Black Flag shine over a decade prior worked wonders for the multiplayer round, yet could only bear so much of the heavy lifting. Users shared similarly unfavorable critiques, and low player counts did little to improve the perception.
Where's the other half of the game? The 10 years in development, we got a downgrade Assassin's Creed game? Awesome. Bro, I was just saying that you're paying more for less. And it took 10 years, mainly for the fact because they wanted to have more people in there. Again, they have the AAA right there. They got the 1A for, you know, blah, 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 blah. But the 4As are just the other 4 studios helping out. But they're not helping out because they're screaming at each other. That's why there's 4As, chat. That's why there's 4As. Because they're screaming at each other because they want to rip off the other guy's head.
Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson heard from sources who claimed the repeatedly delayed title barely cracked 850,000 players in its first week. Numbers bolstered by a free trial promotion. It was far from a great start for a project created on an estimated $200 million budget.
$200 million! That's okay, that's what the, oh my god. Wow, it took, wait, so, oh, it even says on there too, so that's what it is, 200 million. 4 development teams. Or studios. 4 studios. $200 million. To only have... Oh my fucking god. Oh. Holy shit. $2,000. And if these guys got it, hang on. Chat, I need to do the math. I gotta do the math really quick. Holy shit. That, so the all-time peak they had was 2,615. And it's $70. So that means they probably would have got an estimate of like probably like 200K out of all the, oh my god, that's, and it's 200 million. Hey, they got like they just missed this part of the million. Oh god. That, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, dude. I think that's like what, like what is that, like less than 1%? Less than 1%. But I'm not factoring the stuff that, you know, say if someone buy it on Steam and played it for like 15 minutes and they realize, oh, this shit's garbage, and did the refund. I'm not counting that too. But let's just say in that perfect world scenario, that's how much they would have gotten. But I'm not counting in how many people refunded the game. Oh shit. So they probably got like 1%, maybe less than 1% of their, what, like, give or take, like, was it like 1%, less than 1% of the budget that they put into that. It's funny that a lot of 66.82% of the 1,206 say positive. I know people are going to say, oh, but it's positive. It's like in the 60s. Chat, 75s is what I like to see. If it shows it's pretty okay. 74 or 73 are kind of like, there might be some issues going on with that. 60, it's yeah, that's not ideal. I will say that is not something I want to go into right there. Oh my god, dude. Imagine being the guy in charge of Skull and Bones, giving thumbs up on everything, eventually going up to an estimate of $200 million, and then just to have 170 people on just playing your game. Oh god, dude, it's just, oh my god, dude, like that right there just takes a moment right there just to be like,
seemed engaged at the very least.
How fucking high were you when you did this?
Playtime per day. Either way, developers knew sales figures were less than satisfactory.
Oh, I could say
the soft launch to the ill-advised $70 price tag. Specific
again, $70.
Aside, Skull and Bones' various shortcomings appeared indicative of a larger company-wide issue within Ubisoft. Insider Gaming published a report prior to launch detailing the internal tensions that had beset the France-based organization. Sources familiar with the in-house operations identified Ubisoft's
NFT,
for chasing trends in recent.
Oh yeah, the NFT game, yeah. Bro. Second time they did this shit. And no one fucking gave a fuck about it. Everyone just the collective yawn, just like, eh.
Years as one of the key culprits behind its steady decline. Between 2021 and 2022, for instance, the Assassin's Creed publisher had approximately 12 battle royale shooters in development, many of them unceremoniously shelved. Poor management of this scale naturally resulted in delays becoming the norm. When paired with unclear creative directions and toxic work environments, it's no surprise the likes of Beyond Good and Evil 2 entered and remained trapped in development hell throughout Skull and Bones' prolonged stint. But Ubisoft's live service games have turned things around in the past. Rainbow Six Siege constituting the most famous
that guy just gun out his friendly.
Skull and Bones could someday enjoy a comparable surge, contingent on whichever way the wind blows.
That sounds like an average Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember when I said, huh. Yeah. Not looking too good for Ubisoft, though, I will say. So it was possible by you, the gamers. Yeah. Again, I don't know who's like the guy who greenlit everything again, but imagine your name popping up on the most monumental catalyst of a fuck up that you've ever made in the gaming history, or just a business history standpoint, and your name just pops up. The guy's probably changed his name. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's probably like, oh, nope. This person, nope, I'm not him. I changed my name. I'm going to change my face. I'm going to change where I live. He is dead. He died in an accident. I seen it with my own eyes. That's what this guy's probably doing right now. 100% chat. Like 100 fucking percent, he is definitely doing that. He's like, nope, this person died in a car accident like 2 years ago. I don't know what I never even met that guy, but he sounded fucking hot. But it's such a shame that he died in the way he did in a car accident, man. I'm sorry, but like, dude, why? Like, chat, it's like, this is how many people are on right now, 170 people. And the highest peak they got was this, 2,615. Then Twitch stats says it's got this right here. That's Twitch. This is probably like all the people are like looking at like, is this game good? And then they're like, yeah, yep, okay, yep. All right, I see. I am convinced that I am not going to buy it. That was all those people were probably doing. I didn't even know this game came out. I honestly forgot. I know they were talking about it for so fucking long that I was at that point where I was just like, eh. I was waiting for the fact that I kind of got fed up with how they did like a lot of their games, especially for the was it Tom Clancy franchise. They're like, oh, people don't like Tom Clancy anymore. We did an NFT to see if people will like it. Oh, well, I guess no one didn't buy into it. Kill it off. Start cutting those projects. Kill it off. Dude, Wildlands was so fucking awesome. Wildlands is probably the best one right there. Point Break, or was it Breakpoint? I'm gonna be honest with you, the graphics on there were so fucking horrendous. It was just like a spit in the face to people who played the first game. It really was. It was just like a fucking spit in the face. Like, they got from the deep of, they got like they did that little, from the deep of their throat, and then they went, That's how I felt like when they did that. Next on a reaction challenge, our reaction little special that we have, we got Smash JT coming back yet again, and this one is not looking too good, with Alyssa Marcarte caught destroying evidence from her lawsuit, which is actually a crime and can actually lead to a lot of let's just say we probably won't see her for a while type of issues. Because there's actually a lot of stuff that people have been doing this lately when it comes to stuff like this. And when they get caught destroying evidence, it's it's not gonna look good for them. That's why I said we're probably not gonna see them for a while, because they're probably gonna be thrown in prison for a few months. People are gonna be like, few months? This should have been years. No, it's like tampering with like evidence is it's something like that's like a few months right there. I don't know how many months it is, but it's not like to like a whole year though. It's not that.
I don't understand these tweets that you had. You're deleting them. These are very incriminating tweets that are exposing exactly why I was saying what I was saying, covering the situations and talking about you. The very tweets that I planned on using in the lawsuit that you are coming at me with, you're now proactively deleting. I'm pretty sure that's...
He's not dressed up as Santa.
Illegal,
I'm sad.
But I know, I'm no lawyer. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Alyssa Marcante has been caught red-handed deleting tweets en masse. Lots and lots of tweets and lots of damage control. And it's not just her.
In the middle of a lawsuit
run in
against him.
Are all going in full damage control right now, deleting tons of tweets everywhere.
Oh shit, chat. Oh shit, chat. Holy fuck, stand back. Do you know who that is right there? That's Legal Mindset. Oh yeah, no, she's cooked. She's cooked. There's like a lawyer and knows a lot of stuff illegally and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, nah. And he's really cool. He's a really chill guy. Stand back, chat. Shit's gonna get fucking wild right now.
And huge shout out to Hypnotic for finding this on Saturday Night Hypnosis and exposing it. We talked about it. And the other day, I talked to Ron Coleman on Valiant Renegade's channel discussing this very thing. And Ron had some very interesting things to say about how this isn't necessarily a good idea. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out.
Well, hang on before we go on with this right there. I would just say though, like, you know, the fact that you're, you know, suing him because you got fired because of your own stupidity. Dude, that's your fault. That's your fault. Because there's other people besides Smash JT. But I think she was also going after other people that were doing this too. So it's like not going well, because if she's deleting tweets and she's issuing all these lawsuits, bro, she's gonna be living in a cardboard box like Squidward in that one episode where he's like, spare change, please. It's like, oh my god, Alyssa, is that you? Ah, it's like, what you doing here? What happened to your house? It was like, Alyssa McCarthy, yes, sign here, please. And then they just sign, and then you just take the cardboard box. That's exactly where she's going right now, and that's the sad part. Dude, oh my god, that's so, dude. Imagine being so petty, so hateful that's what your future's gonna look like right now. Because I know for a fact that if you're doing stuff like this and you're trying to hide the evidence that is essentially gonna destroy your whole, you know, lawsuit, these people like Smash JT can do a counter lawsuit and sue her for that exact money right back. Chash, you don't have a job right now. And I think she lives in, like, I want to say, like, judging by her accent, I'm going to say she's California. Dude, California is expensive as fuck. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I know one of my mod's significant other lives in California, and it's like the living conditions there for how much they're paying for, like, it's, oh my god, it's just so fucking awful. But that's mainly for the fact of the area where, you know, she does live. So it's still right there. It's like, oh my god, it's like so expensive, dude. Like, oh my god, like, you're going for a lawsuit and you're fucking up your own, like, dude. You see, in all honesty, if it was me and I was Smash JT and, you know, if they were doing a lawsuit, but then they're just like, oh yeah, no, I would not do a counter lawsuit because, you know, you still got caught with your pants down. But if you're purposely deleting the evidence, as I have my own evidence, and they're looking at that, I'm gonna be like, fuck it, you know, hey, sometimes the best way for people to listen to not fuck with you anymore is hit them in the wallet. You gotta go for that low blow sometimes. Sometimes the low blow is the best way for you to be heard, to say, hey, don't fuck with me like that. Don't punch me in my, never mind, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys.
SmashJT.com for the full
Hi,
article
White Hawk.
breaking down how Alyssa Mercante
How are
has
you?
been caught red-handed deleting tweets completely from her ex profile.
Speaking of mods, I saw my
one
of my mods Gallery popping
along the way. It's a really weird thing to do when the whole premise of your lawsuit is to say you're being harassed by someone, and the person you're harassing is saying all they did was talk about your tweets. The same tweets that you're deleting. Former Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante has recently filed a lawsuit against me for
she looks like an
covering her
asshole.
disgraced role in the video game industry, and she has now been caught red-handed deleting tweets in bulk, as revealed by Social Blade. The timing of this aggressive digital
holy
purge
shit, that's a
couldn't be
lot of
more
tweets she
suspicious,
deleted.
Giving her recently filed lawsuit against me that heavily focuses on defamation claims. It all raises serious questions about her.
Wow, I can't wait.
Dude,
she looks straight like an asshole.
That deleting these tweets would actually carry. And again, like I
she
said,
probably got no
friends.
friends.
This was caught by Hypnotic on Saturday Night
Such a shame.
Hypnosis. And when we found out about it, our minds were blown.
Alyssa Mercante very clearly is in damage control because she has deleted the most amount of tweets she's ever deleted, and that would be today.
29 tweets deleted.
29 more tweets over the last couple of days. She's been deleting tweets, and I want you guys to keep in mind she tweets about 20 to 40 times a day. So if it shows negative 29 here, it actually means she's deleted more than that. It's just because you got to remember there's
ironically
there's
she's
a
live
plus
right now.
20 in here somewhere, so she's actually actually deleted about 40 some odd tweets, give
Ooh.
or take. And we're also going to throw something else in the pot because why not?
Is she going to prison?
Yeah, screen cap that. She can't get social
Actually,
blade
she
taken
like
down.
that
Say what
actually
you
is a
want
crime.
about me. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that don't like me and don't like my approach of covering the game industry. I get that. I'm not going to make everybody happy. But what Alyssa is doing right here, I don't care what side you fall on everything. If
Yeah,
you have
she's a
any
douche.
kind of ethical or moral values in your life,
It's a good
taking
thing
a
us,
step back
the
and looking at
community,
what's
and the
transpiring
internet
right
as well
now
take
doesn't really
screenshots.
paint a great picture for what Alyssa is. Many YouTubers, including myself, have critiqued Alyssa's behavior and her contributions to the gaming industry, to put it nicely. Her past tweets range from crass admissions about contacting my wife, trying to disrupt our marriage, to
Oh, I remember that. That was like so petty right there. It shows exactly how they are as a human being. They're not human. Also, I remember for a fact that she also did dox him too, which is another crime. And that came from the lawsuit that she is doing against him. She covered up her address. And, you know, common courtesy would be, you know, you cover up his name and address, but she only covered her ass. So, you know, and I honestly know she did that on purpose because she wanted people to dox him. And chat, doxing is a crime. So this is already not looking too good. I don't know, because I know some places in Europe, doxing is actually a crime and is punishable for prison time. So I don't know if the US has done that just yet. So someone might want to check me on that right there. But if the US has already done doxing as you know, a federal crime, or just, well, not federal crime, but just like a crime in general, then not only she is doing one that is, I obviously know is a crime, which is, you know, tampering with an investigation that she put on to this, right, is why it's like a lawsuit and all that. And destroying evidence is a crime. I know this. I'm not in the, like, you know, business, or like, I'm not in this right here, but I know that is a crime because of where I was raised. This is a crime you can go to prison for, and it's kind of funny when people are like, "What? I didn't know this was a crime." No, it's a crime. I mean, it's not that long of a you know, prison sentence, but you know, it's still, like, the fact is, chat, like, no, like, for her, she's what, like, a journalist, a former journalist. She got fired though. No one's going to want to hire her though. That's the thing. Like, when it comes to businesses like this, because she's like, even though it's just a few months, because I know people are going to argue on this, the moment you are convicted, caught doing this, that's it. Your whole life doing this shit, it's done. No one's going to want to hire you. No one's going to work with you. That's why a lot of businesses do not hire people with felonies of any or even been sent to prison. They don't hire them because the risk is too great for them possibly doing something illegal and fucking up their business that they hired them to do. Like, you guys know. And I know some people are gonna be saying like, oh, like, I don't know how it is everywhere else in the world though, but that's how it is in the US. You know, you get caught doing this shit, you go to prison. That's your whole life. Everything that you could accomplish, that's over. It's essentially done. The businesses do not get, you know, people who've been prosecuted and all that, or been caught tampering with evidence and stuff. That's so. She kind of just ended her future. So yeah, and if she's also doing that too, if that's the same thing too that she's covering them with the other lawsuits that she's also sent to other people, yeah, she might actually be, now that I think about it, if she's done that multiple times with other cases, in that one instance trying to do this right here, she might actually be going to prison for probably like maybe close to maybe over a year or two. And that's probably, and you know, I'm not counting like, you know, good behavior, because there's another thing too. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think she's gonna get that. I honestly feel like she's not gonna get good behavior and get a little bit of time off of being in the prison and going back home, but having to have to wear an ankle monitor. It's like you're fucking done when it comes to that. Like, and the thing is, I honestly feel like there is something. I have to check though, because I don't remember that one. But I think if you've been convicted and have been, like done what she's doing right now, like, destroying evidence and all that kind of stuff right there, because, that's something you shouldn't do. Yeah, no, like, I don't think she can even fly on an airplane too, so. Oh yeah, so if she wanted to leave the country to go somewhere else, like you see what I mean? Like, the moment you are convicted, you can't leave the US and you're essentially just homeless. You're just gonna go back doing the same shady stuff. That's why, like, the system that's here in the US when it comes to like the prison systems and all that, it's not the best. Like, and even the stuff afterwards, it's like, you're just there just getting fucked. Which, yeah, I think she might be already used to that now.
How she allegedly entered the game industry and stating that she got into it
Oh, yep, see, look, there we go. Look, wow, that's perfect timing.
And she's had
Just gonna
similar
say
remarks, painting a troubling picture about her public persona. Things that I was talking about in my videos. All of these tweets are gone, deleted, not existing anymore on her ex profile, which is weird because you can still subpoena them and bring them up. They're never gone forever, and there are plenty of people that have these saved everywhere. And I've had people come to me and be like,
me.
About that.
I got a few of those screenshots saved too because I thought they were funny. I
wasn't joking about it. Like, that's the whole thing. She's the one putting it out there. And to me, based off the sheer amount of tweets focusing heavily on this area and painting her in not the greatest light, in my humble opinion, I decided to form an opinion about it and talk about how I feel like this is denigrating the entire video game industry.
In fact, they said humbled.
And for some reason,
you honestly think Alyssa is humbled?
And now wants to sue me, and then realizes, oh wait, maybe I am an awful person. I need to get rid of this evidence. Unsurprisingly, her poor public-facing behavior has garnered significant backlash from the gaming community on the whole. With many
Chad, this is what you need. You need a doggo.
Figures like her have negatively contributed to the industry's poor reputation. In response, Mercante now has somehow claimed offense to this coverage and plays the victim card once again by singling me out. Even though, once again,
she's gonna play the victim, all right.
Creators were covering a lot of different things she said. For some reason,
none ain't gonna go well, chat. Prison system not nice.
What we can see here is Alyssa just cannot stop obsessing over Jeff. And
my name was Jeff.
That's love, man. And I think that's beautiful in a way.
Now, with the sudden deletion of so many of these incriminating tweets, it looks like she's attempting to erase the very evidence that exposed her own
that's a crime.
And I know, we're all shocked. But does anyone really expect anything different from somebody who's shown all along the way that they are full of non-ethical behavior and doing what many with good morals would claim to be not the right decision? Sure, this falls right in line with that. Deleting tweets amid ongoing legal disputes is not just questionable, but could also
I find it funny that she was also live when doing that.
On a recent Valiant Renegade stream, I discussed this matter directly with my lawyer, Ron Coleman.
God damn it.
And oh boy, did he have some things to say about what she's doing right now.
What kind of response do you have mentally when you see this happening, when you see someone caught in the act of actively...
Let me pull this up.
Actively deleting evidence, putting things in a shredder, metaphorically. What are you thinking when you see that transpiring?
Well, I'm a little bit reluctant to get specific, but as a general rule, if you delete social media content without preserving it properly, which does not mean taking a screenshot, because when you take once you delete a post on social media, in most cases, you're also deleting
evidence,
replies, quote tweets, retweets, DMs sent perhaps by you, perhaps by others, with the tweet in it. You're pulling you're removing one link from a very long chain, which could be of evidentiary significance. There are also, sometimes it does make sense to delete a tweet because it may, if someone is alleging that you have harmed them with a tweet, it may make sense if you preserve properly to delete it so that you can not be accused of.
And then Grubness has them
continuing
too.
the
So everyone has
damage
them.
that you're being accused of doing. And there are ways to do that without necessarily acknowledging wrongdoing. On the other hand, if you are accusing someone else of doing harm and suddenly you are deleting tweets, that's going to raise some interesting questions. Because no one's
seems to make
accusing you
sense.
of doing harm with your tweet. It almost looks as if you are trying to remove context and perhaps proof of facts that could be relevant to the claim.
Yep. See?
In defamation, context, especially in the internet, is really important. So when you remove context, at the very least, you're going to have to explain why. And as we put it,
Oh, she's going to give a
in
roundabout
legal
reason for
circles,
it.
not a great plan.
Yeah, right. Not a great plan.
Coleman then went on to talk about further on X about just how bad this is, showing backup proof in law terms what she's doing and how this could affect her. Ron Coleman on X said, "People are asking me about what happens when a litigant destroys social media evidence. And yes, it's what you'd think." And he follows that up with a thread.
Chat, it's like, you're trying to hide something. Like, I mean, I know back in the day of like dinosaurs and all that, Chess is like, what the fuck, Sid? No. Well, I mean, for me, it feels like dinosaurs, but hear me out. Is that if you're destroying like paper evidence of you doing like money laundering and all that, and they have copies of it, and then they see like all the evidence that's been burned or shredded, then if they're, because like today in this day and age, people are able to have the technology to recover what that was that got destroyed and have a general idea what it is and what it was. Yeah, no, most of those people, that was like early 2000s and all that. I know, like, that's what my folks did, because well, not one of my folks, so like, I'm not saying I know someone that did that, but I did know someone that actually did do that shit. But it wasn't like family though. It was like one of my family members knew someone that was doing something like that. They destroyed the evidence, but they already had more of the receipts for it. So when they went to go find them for that, they found all the evidence destroyed. So there was another charge added onto that because the evidence was destroyed, but there already was evidence pretty damning for them. And yeah, that's I mean, you guys kind of figure out what happened after that, though. Guilty. Yep, that's basically what happened. Guilty. I need to get Mallet though for when the stuff like this happens right here. Should probably put down Thrones. Won't put down Thrones. We're gonna get rid of chat. I want that for my birthday next year. I want one of those like white powder wig thingies and a black robe and a mallet. Or not a mallet. It's still, those things that the judges have. That hammer with that's wooden and they hit it with the little wood thing. I forgot what it's called though. I want that. One of you assholes gives me a fucking black dress right there. I'm gonna kick your ass. But I want that though. I want that. I want to be a lawyer and stuff like this happens. I'm just gonna go like do that every time I'm being like guilty. The internet. What is your response to the person that has done this horrible thing right now? What say you? And it's like, Your Honor, Sin, we find the person in question guilty. I'm like, all right, guilty. Off with their head. I already feel the power already with the wig. I don't know. Something about that wig, just that white wig right there, it just makes you feel powerful. Also fancy.
Providing screenshots,
Guilty.
evidence, and more information regarding what exactly this
Guilty.
would mean if this ever did
Off
get
with
to
their head.
trial. And everything he brings up here is very bad news for Alyssa. According to Coleman, the deletion of tweets that could serve as evidence in a legal case could be considered obstruction of justice.
Yep, that's what it was called. Yep.
With federal implications.
Oh, I knew it. It was a federal offense. I knew it. I thought I was like, hang on, I'll backtrack. I knew that was a federal. I was like, I know that's a crime, but I didn't know if. Oh shit, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, so that is a federal. Okay, yeah, no, that's actually a lot more worse, chat. That's actually 100 times more worse than just being charged as a regular crime. I didn't know. So, oh yeah, chat. So I don't know like how many of you guys know this, but I'm just gonna tell you this. A little quick rundown of what I know. But I know someone might check. But federal offense are a lot more worse than just a regular offense. The federal offenses, basically, you know how I told you how the U.S. system is, like, oh, you get convicted with this. So a federal offense is, you might as well just ask for the death penalty at best, because you can't do anything anymore. You're fucking done. Like, at least with, if you just get convicted one time, you can do some stuff. It's just harder. But a federal offense, though, oh, You'd rather just ask for the death penalty, because I think it's a lot. I personally would feel that way. It's like, oh, if it's a federal offense, oh yeah, no. I'd rather just get the death penalty. There's like nothing else to do. They're like, you're just done. You're just done, dude. You'd rather just take the death penalty, because that's what it feels like. Oh my god. So yeah, no, she kind of fucked herself up right now. A federal offense. Damn, that's like. That is so much more worse.
Is she really this stupid? Or does she just not care? Because what she's doing right now is extremely irresponsible when you push a lawsuit on someone.
And she can't even recover those tweets back, chat.
Interestingly enough, Mercante
That's
isn't
it. She fucked herself.
deleting tweets en masse. As
Ironically,
discovered by
because she does all
Hypnotic
this stuff
exposed on
too.
a live episode of Saturday Night Hypnosis, other industry figures
I like that guy's
Kim
screen,
Belair, the
loading
CEO
screen.
of Sweet Baby Inc., Ash Parrish, a writer for The Verge, and even the organization Black Girl Gamers have been caught deleting tweets at an extremely alarming rate.
Huh, that's kind of
hundreds in
ow.
a single day.
Hi,
All
Star.
of this coinciding with the lawsuit being filed against
How
her.
is that day?
It's
I
very
drink water.
curious
Look,
timing,
look.
to say
You hear that?
the
That's water.
least, especially when you start diving into how these people have a background being
Water has
connected
been
to
obtained.
each other behind the scenes. They're buddy, and they're trying to protect each other.
Considering that
How
Black
are you,
Girl
Star? How's it
Gamers
going?
attacked one of my videos on my secondary channel, I find it extremely interesting that they deleted a massive amount of tweets leading up to about
Oh shit! 238 tweets deleted. Oh, makes you feel like you're trying to hide something right there. Oh boy, doing good. That's good. That's good. You know who else is who's probably trying not to do good right now? Alyssa Macarte. She actually is now doing a federal offense. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's the worst thing right there. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna look that up. Federal offense. I could see that. I know a federal offense from where, because the family and all. I knew that destroying evidence is a crime. I was like, okay, what's a federal crime? But I was like, no, I'll backtrack on that, because, I didn't know exactly what it was. So I was like, okay, well, I know it's a crime. But then they actually said, oh no, it's actually a federal offense. And I was like, oh shit. You'd rather just ask for the death penalty, is how I see that. It's just like, nah, dude, just shoot me. That's it. Because you lose a lot more of your privileges than just a regular one. A federal offense is an act that violates the law enacted by the United States Congress and signed into law by the president. Oh, yeah. So basically, we're saying fuck you to the president. Oh, man, this is going to be fun right here. If that actually... Oh, dude, chat. Oh, dude, just think about this. It's going to be 2025. Who's going to be president coming into January? Oh, well, that is most unfortunate timing, because this guy kind of, yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. This clarifies. Okay. Federal crime refers to offense investigated by the federal law, but there's courts. Many offenses in federal systems, including crimes and otherwise, fall under this under state or local jurisdictions. Okay, hang on. It doesn't show like any of the repercussions though, but I just know that for a federal offense, I know for a fact that you lose your right to vote because it's a federal offense. It's you know, you kind of saying fuck you to, you know, the entire constitution. So you lose your right, you lose your voice to vote. So her voice to vote is strict and well removed. It's stripped from her. Hang on, let me see if I can find out. Criminal offense. Was it repercussions? I don't know, like, what's the, like, level chart? Maybe it's a level chart. And this is... So, okay, so they have this chart right here. Damn. I can barely fucking see that. Hang on, open image, new tab. This always helps. That did not help, chat. That did not help. Wow, and they don't even have a bigger one. That sucks. But I know for a fact that, yeah, you do lose that. You lose your right to vote. That's the big one right there that I know for a fact. I forgot what it's called though. Federal offense loses the... Oh, okay, so pension table, loss of rights. Okay, so you lose several rights. Parental benefits, public and social benefits and housing, employment, owning firearms, travel aboard, jury, and voting. Oh yeah, so you basically, yeah, so yeah, nah, see, like, yeah, you kind of see what I mean by that. You lose a lot of stuff. You can't own a firearm. You can't, like, so if she was one of those people who claim Social Security, like those Social Security checks, she will not be receiving those anymore because of the federal offense. And she also cannot be traveling abroad. This is why I told you, like, you know, if she's like, okay, well, she could just move out of, you know, country and start over again and try a job over there. You can't. If you leave, you're going to be put on, was it like, how was it? Interpol? The, you know, the national policing system. So if they know you left, you are basically just going to be hunted down by essentially bounty hunters, and they're going to, well, not bounty hunters, but let's just say, like, if you move to Spain, for example, or like, you know, England, probably for us going to be England. If the UK sees that she is there and they put her name in the system, a flag will pop up from the United States saying that she fled the US while being, you know, while having, you know, a federal conviction on her record. So she's not allowed to leave the country because of that. So again, you're just done. You're just done, chat. You're just done. That's it. You're done.
Oh, buddy.
That's crazy that other people are deleting it too.
Ron Coleman should know about this. They deleted about 449 tweets over the last 30 days. Why did you do that?
You're not dealing
Don't
with
really
238
know,
in one day. That's crazy.
nefarious, like what they're doing right now. This is they're coming in
238th on the 12th, 13th of 2024.
Pure intention.
What was that, on a
This is
Saturday?
a very negative angle that they're taking. The synchronized nature of all
Friday.
these
That was on a
deletions
Friday.
raises eyebrows. What exactly are they trying to hide? Is this an orchestrated effort
drink water.
to shield
It didn't go
themselves
in the
from
right hole.
scrutiny,
Ow.
or a response to potential legal challenges on the horizon? I'm no judge.
I drink
but
water. It didn't go in the right hole, chat.
extremely likely that what they're doing right now isn't a good thing.
Find it to be very
It went in the
interesting.
speaking
Let's talk
hole.
about
That's what I
that.
think it is.
Because their Twitter profile
I almost choked on water, chat. That would have been the most embarrassing thing in my
I
career.
knew it. I knew
Ash
it.
Paris.
I knew
Whoa.
Ash Paris has been deleting tweets every single
Whoa,
day.
that's
Dozens and dozens and dozens of
How
tweets.
much work
Wow,
this
that's a
takes to
lot.
do
People are
this
so full of
methodically.
shit. Bro,
This
look at that.
is-
55
this is
in one day.
psycho.
Go back down. There's 55 in
That's
one
a
day.
lot of
Well,
red.
That's, well, that's
27.
that's in addition to what she's tweeted, so it's probably more than that.
That's a lot
It's
of
way
red
more
right
than
there.
Yeah.
They're
I knew it.
deleting.
Bro,
they're-
she
over
got
the
2.5
last week or two,
followers
they've
one
been
day.
deleting
Don't
tweets
ask how that
left
half
and right.
came
The
in.
situation highlights a much broader issue within the entire game industry. The continued and ongoing serious lack of any accountability among prominent figures. When public personalities make controversial statements,
It's a good
and then
thing I'm
later
not a
attempt to
public
erase them
figure.
without taking any
Oh
responsibility,
wait, I am.
it fosters a growing mistrust.
It's a good thing they don't
and
know I'm
damages the
also afraid of
credibility
public
of
speaking.
the entire video game industry on
Oh,
the
wait.
whole. This is exactly what I and so many other people out there are fighting against, to bring gaming back to the gamers
Hi.
and take away this reprehensible behavior by key industry figures that are trying to tell people how it is when they're not necessarily the most ethical people to trust.
I'm
For
just
Alyssa
joking,
Mercante,
chat.
this
Judge is
incident
like,
isn't
Sim,
surprising at
but you're
all,
publicly
coming from
speaking
her.
right now.
It adds yet another layer of
You're right.
complexity to her already beyond questionable reputation that she continues to create for herself. Her attempts to erase the past are not only futile, but also extremely incriminating, painting her as someone unwilling to
Wow,
own up to
I
her own
honestly feel like
actions,
she's like,
while
dude.
at the same time attacking and lashing out at others with
Dude, she like I'm sorry, but like, you know how I told you guys like, hey, if you treat others like an asshole, that gives them the right to treat you like an asshole. And chances are they got a lot of built up rage in there. So see how that goes. I can't wait to see, dude. I can't wait to see this right here. I really can. And that's like when the judge is looking at her, and I'm just waiting for her to say something very, very, very mean and rude to the judge. Because you can't do that either. And you also can't be an asshole to the, you know, police that are over there too. So is it sad that I kind of am like, you know, like curious? But then again, those cats would be very curious, though, creatures. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. I want a mallet. Or not mallet. Chat, I want that thing for my I can't even speak. I want that for my birthday. I want to get one of those like white puffy wigs and those black robes that the judges have, and that mallet thingy that they got too. Bless you, Lola, for sneezing all over my leg again. I don't know, but it's like, dude, I'm just like, is it sad that I'm kind of just like very curious to see how that's going to go with the judge? Like 100%. I want to see like how, like if she like I just want to see what she's going to say to the judge when the judge is like, okay, well, you can't be doing that. It's like, dude, it's going to go straight up like Judge Judy, like that my Grandpa Lion watches and all that. That's going to be very interesting right there. And then she says something very rude to the judge. Oh yeah, no, that's it right there. That's it. I'm just very curious.
lawsuits.
Oh man,
for
this is gonna be
daring to
funny right
bring
there. I'm kind
attention
of sad.
to the very actions that she herself have done. The mass deletions of tweets.
And she,
by Alyssa
again, she looks like an
Mercante and her
asshole.
peers tell me that there's way more to the story than meets the eye. Whether it's an attempt to hide evidence, silence critics, or prepare for future legal battles, one thing is certain. The game industry's self-appointed gatekeepers are feeling the heat, and in the long run, they will crumble. And as this ridiculousness unfolds, it's important for all of us to continue to hold people in the game industry accountable for their actions, both past and present. Transparency and honesty are the bedrock of the industry's credibility, and the gaming world is no exception by any stretch. Deleting tweets won't erase the truth. It only makes people question more. are. And we all see what you're
Yep.
doing, Alyssa. You aren't fooling anyone. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for the full article, screenshots, references. Shout out to Hypnotic Saturday Hypnosis for
I'll
bringing
give
this
you
up
a
to my
like,
attention.
so
And shout out to
then
Ron
you
Coleman
get
for
like
telling everyone how
15
bad
cents
this
extra.
really is for Alyssa. I don't know what the hell she thinks she's doing, but this is not how you go about a lawsuit with someone. You're doing the
Facts.
complete wrong thing, in my humble opinion. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
Oh, you even put that right there. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, he could have just kept the regular. Okay, dude. Okay. In all honesty, Alyssa had that coming because, you know, what she did, you know, like to him when it came with the, like, you know, yeah, like I don't need to say, like, you already know, like, all the stuff that she did to Smash JT. It's like, oh yeah, ooh, dude, that kind of sucks right there. You know, I don't blame him for doing that. I honestly don't. And the one I'm talking about too, the one is the, you know, when she did the doxing thing, when she doxed him, but covered up her name and her address, but left his full name and address available for the whole internet to see. So that's going to be so I guess this is like, I mean, hey, if you do, hey, look, you're going to do shit like that, people could do shit like this back too. And exactly what he did. I don't blame him for that. I honestly do not blame him for that. Well, let's get on to the next bit right here. As of right now, we will be doing Meanwhile on the Internet. Meanwhile on the Internet, Honda and Nissan are in talks of merge. So yeah, Honda and Nissan are going into a merge. I can't wait for the ridiculous name that's going to be integrated into one of them. I already see one of them. Nida. Because no one needed this. So I honestly don't know how to get, I don't know who to get angry at now. Nissan or Honda, you know, because there's always those Hondas that are always, you know, going vroom, boom, 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 vroom, boom, 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 boom. Like, look, see, this guy had it right here. Honda owners at 3 a.m. That's exactly what I mean. They do that every fucking time. Them and the Toyotas, they do that every fucking time at 3 a.m. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to fucking sleep. Is this like the Witcher like hour right here? Not only I have to deal with the ghosts, I gotta deal with the goddamn Toyotas and Hondas. What the fuck, man? I don't know who to be angry at now. If they do that, I'm just gonna probably just, I'm probably gonna do that. I want to say, fuck you, Nida. I don't know, or Hida. I don't know. I don't even know what the merch name's gonna be, but it's just, come on, man. I don't know who to get angry at. I have to get angry at someone with like the name that's been well established. That's what I'm trying to go to, guys. God dang it. They're gonna try to make my life harder than it has to be. Meanwhile, on the internet, Hawk Tua is back with their meme coin, but fortunately in a lawsuit this time around. Investors are reportedly getting sued from the project after losing money. They're also she is doing an investigation, might I add, on who took the money. Who could have done this rug pull? Who? Oh my god, who could have done this rug pull? You know that episode from SpongeBob Chat, the one where it's like he's like the hall monitor and just goes out into the Bikini Bottom and starts to do a law enforcement, and the police are just like trying to find him, and SpongeBob's trying to find the person who's breaking the laws, but it's actually SpongeBob the whole time. That's exactly what she's doing right now, chat. With this, like, and then it's like, oh my god, this is so sad. Sorry, you said why not both? I mean, Star, I have to find her name first, but I guess you're right though. But I just need to find who's going to be at more at fault though. That's the thing. Like who's like for the Honda and Nissan the parts. I gotta know. Has to be one. Can't be both. But I can do both though. But I need to see where the parts are mostly from, so I can be more mad at them than the other. Meanwhile, on the internet, Alara has finally opened her VTuber group applications for Waifu. Fortunately, mostly fortunately, it's for female VTubers as of the moment right now. So if you happen to be a woman and are also a VTuber and also like applications, actually forget the last part right there. She already has over 100 people in the huge list. It's kind of crazy though. That is Alara's gift to the VTuber group right there. She has to do paperwork and reviewing. I'm sure her mods will be fine. I'm pretty sure Kinro's going to be fine, chat. Kinro's definitely going to be fine. Definitely going to be fine. But she also does list all the stuff too. So if you are a VTuber, she's looking for a, like, you know, at least a little bit of a passionate group right there, you know, of people. It's also kind of like the same thing with Vishoujo. So if you do know Vishoujo, how they have their little NDAs where they can still do their own little things, but they're just there to help out, this might be an opportunity for some of you female, VTubers to check this out right here. I highly encourage it. She's very helpful and she's very kind. Kinro and Toomsy. Yep, Kinro and Toomsy. They'll be 100% fine, chat. 100% fine. Meanwhile, on the internet, Destiny 2 player count is reaching an all-time low. With players reporting difficulties finding raids, dungeons, and other activities. I am also, unfortunately, in that instance where I cannot progress in the seasonal model and have been soft locked out of it. So, if you are wondering why I have not gone into Destiny 2 for this past month, there's your answer. It also sucks because they also have no one play testing right now too. So this is not a great time if you are a Destiny 2, you know, enthusiast. But rest assured, we have Destiny 2 Rising coming along with their huge monetization package very, very soon. You see that character right there? She has a big titolays, and she has a Nova Bomb that turns into 8 other Nova Bombs inside of an arc spear that's in the Nova Bomb. That'll be $50. That'll be $50. Now, if you want this person that has like 85 swords and they're just holding them everywhere, don't ask me how that works. That'll be the same price, $85. And those swords actually spawn in extra swords on top of their other swords. Be very careful when you swing those blades. You're just gonna shred everything up. If your arm's in the way, hey, look, that's your fault right there. Just ask your ghost to patch you up. Just try not to hit the ghost. Just don't move. Just don't move. Just don't move. Play it safe. And there we go. That shall conclude the Sunday talk for all the stuff that's happened this past week. If you happen to see anything that I may have missed out on, feel free to put it in the Discord or, you know, reach out to me on Twitter and just say, hey, check out this thing that I saw on YouTube, and I will proceed to look it up. And that shall conclude it right there. Shall take my money. Exactly. I mean, I don't know which one I want more. The one with all the swords or the one with the big titulays? I mean, I kind of like the Nova Bomb inside other Nova Bombs that has arc in it. That sounds pretty cool. Nutties, take fucking notes. Take notes. That's how you make profit. Profit. Gotta go like Stellar Blade. Go like Stellar Blade. Actually, yeah, no, go like Stellar Blade. Go like Stellar Blade. Do that. Do that. 100% do that. Just commit. Commit. Just commit to it. That's it. Yep, just commit, chat. We just got to commit to it. That's it. That's so insane, though. A lot of stuff been happening though this week. It's crazy that like a lot of stuff is going around like the gaming with just like how not to run a studio or like manage a studio, I should say. Like that's showing how not to manage a studio. Going with like the stuff that happened with Ubisoft and them actually spending like over $200 million to get probably around $200,000 back. They kind of messed it up, you know. I think they were like, oh, we got 200 back, yay, and a little extra. Sir, that's 1,000. Wait, what? That's 200,000. But we spent 200 million. Oh my god, are you serious? It's like, come on. By the way, chat, for that game right there, Skull and Bones, I forgot that it even came out. I didn't even know it actually did come out. I honestly didn't know it came out like 4 months ago. There was like zero marketing on it. I didn't see any marketing for it. You know, like on Twitch, it probably would have showed it like quite frequently. YouTube definitely would have showed it a lot more frequently. It also kind of sucks because they're also at risk of being bought out by their investors in France. So that's more salt to add onto the wound. More salt to add onto the wound, unfortunately. It's also kind of disappointed that Mr. Beast is trying to do his villain arc and trying to do... Oh no, he actually is doing his villain arc, but I honestly was hoping that he would have just used those huge pyramids in Egypt and you know, done like a Mr. Beast games right there, you know, just giving everyone like a bullet or not bullet, a gun, 3 bullets, and they all have to run up over there. You got 3 bullets, so they gotta make it count. And there's just gonna be this one guy that's gone full John Wick. He'll just use 1 bullet to take out like 20 contestants just with 1 bullet. I'd actually be kind of scared, but I'd also be very impressed. I honestly feel like I would be 100% impressed on that. I'm just thinking, like, how would he do that though? He just shoots at a rope. That rope loosens up, and then it just causes another contraption to do another thing to do a chain reaction to knock something else over, and then just bang, you know, everything just falls down. This requires research, chat. I'm pretty sure like the people who come up with like little animated videos right now for that right there are probably like, oh, hang on, wait, let me take some notes down for that. That could actually be something later on. 100%. 100%. But that shall conclude it for today, everybody. I will find someone to raid right now, because I know you guys like to get those channel points and throw stuff at me and make me feel sad. Why you guys do that to me every time? Huh? Why? Alright, let's see, what do we have? Ooh, I know who to raid. We got Maple Chicken. She's doing a gingerbread. You know what? She's Canadian. She has to, you know, like, she's Canadian, chat. She's coping that she is in a real country, so, you know, we'll go raid her. Okay, don't tell her I said that though. I mean, she already knows I like to joke around about that. But Canada's still not real though. I had to break it to you guys. Canada's not real. It got destroyed like in 76. Just like, oh no, no, no. Alright, there you go. If you happen to be a follower, feel free to copy down that rate message right there. Now, if you happen to have a sub, or have been gifted a sub, or have used a Prime quite recently, feel free to copy down the second message. And we will go raid a Maple Chicken right now. Thank you all so much for coming by. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I hope to see you guys on Mariner Monday. And I'll be posting a stream schedule in probably 30, 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes. I think like 40 minutes is what it is. 40 minutes, give or take. I'm not good at math or time sometimes, but, you know, it is what it is. But bye, Star. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, White Hawk. Bye-bye, all. I hope to see you all next time on Mariner Monday. We'll be playing some, World of Warships Legends that day. So I hope to see you all then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.